I wasn't really sure if I was going to do a video on this or not. I wanted to do a better video if I did one at all, but I kind of got in a bind and wanted to get it done. The truck's been throwing a few codes and everything has been leaning towards the DEF injector nozzle. So I decided I was going to change it in a parking lot, never messing with it before. So I wanted to share my experience in case someone else is in my shoes. I've never messed with one before. I talked to a few different people, including the people at the dealership where I bought it, and they said it's not a big deal. And really it's not. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. But one thing that I did ask the dealer about, I saw another video on here about a guy changing one on a big truck, and he said this is your DEF inlet and these two are coolant. Now I asked them at the dealer, was this coolant, and they said that this was return, a return line, and this one was something else. Anyway, it is definitely coolant. It is definitely antifreeze. When I took them off, I got antifreeze out of these lines, and I didn't have anything to plug it off with, so I had to kind of grab something to make that work. The DEF, let's see, you know, it's kind of corroded. I don't know if it's going to fix my problem, but I figured that eventually it's going to have to be changed anyway. Might as well know that I changed that. And the only thing there is to it, I got a 7mm to fit this head. Try to get a better picture of that here in a minute. But I did get a 7mm 6-point on that, and it took this off, and it's got this clamp. And then again, you take your inner fender lining out like you did when we changed the number 7 injector connector, and right back in here, this bad boy right here is your DEF injector. That's the old part I was holding in my hand a minute ago. That is the new one. All right, there's two small clamps on the bottom on 2 rubber hoses that are coolant. So when you pull those off, you're going to lose coolant. This one on top, the DEF supply line, is not that bad at all. I was kind of worried about how hard it would be to get that off. It's just 2 squeeze clamps. You squeeze the top and the bottom, and it just pulled right out. The new DEF nozzle injector, whatever you want to call it, does have, hold on, I'll show you on the old one, these little line-up tabs. I'm gonna make sure I get those in there correctly so it seats down flat, and that flange clamp will hold it tight, and then plug your electrical connection back in, which was the little red tab. As soon as I started messing with it, it just broke right off. So, you know, just some things to be prepared for. That tab, it's in a pretty tight location to get at, and I got it loose, and then I was trying to work that tab out and it broke off, which is probably a good thing. It broke as it came out, so I was able to take a pick and dig it out and then release that, slide it off, and then make sure and have something to drain your coolant into, which you can see I didn't. And yeah, with it pouring coolant out, I think I washed off the crystallization that was here, but it was white all the way around the outside edge. I'm not sure if that was hurting or anything, but I'm gonna finish getting this knocked out. I just wanted to give some pointers, some things to look for if you were changing your DEF injector on a 2018 Chevrolet Silverado. Those 2 notches right there, if they're not lined up, I've heard they'll cause more trouble than what the injector causes if it goes down. So there it is, all right there. And also, while I'm under here, the plug is going to be, well, right there. That's the plug for the other side. Another thing kind of made me wonder if it wasn't the DEF injector nozzle stuck open, just running DEF through it, with me using a really high amount of DEF, is how white the exhaust is right there. I mean, it is just white and looks like it got DEF all over it. And then here's the exact same kind of truck, different truck that's just sitting beside of mine. It runs cross country too. Theirs isn't black, it doesn't have any crud on it, but it's not chalky white like mine. So I'm hoping that will fix the problem, and it's just been the injector nozzle just got stuck open. So
That was about 4,000 miles ago. That was in Kingman, Arizona, and I've been around quite a bit since then. I wanted to show you guys a part number on that diesel exhaust fluid injector. There it is. I got it from the dealer, and I started just order one off Amazon. I just when you're out on the road, sometimes it's quicker to get it just going to the dealer and pay for it. I haven't looked to see what they cost or anything yet. I'll call Amazon, and I don't know if you need that one or not, but there it is. So anyway, the reason that I changed this, I was getting some codes that was leading to the Make 1 Sensor 1 NOx sensor, and what I'd hoped had happened when we going through an extreme amount of DEF, it was going through a 2.5 gallon jug of DEF right around 400 miles or less. So and it was consistently doing it. Had gradually fallen off and got to where it was consistently doing that. I noticed the exhaust pipe had started turning white. What I'd hoped had happened was that this right here had washed that sensor out, and maybe after I put some more miles on it, it was straightened up and I wouldn't have to replace the NOx sensor. But I believe that's going to be my next project, because I'm still getting the codes, but I'm not going through as much depth as I was before I changed this. So I think I did good I think I was on the right track with that. So anyway, I appreciate you guys for watching. I felt like crap when I was making that video in Arizona. I had some serious allergies going on, but and you guys made it through it. I hope you got something out of it. I mean, I was just looking for a video that showed the location of the sensor on this truck before I started, and I really couldn't find anything anywhere. But like I say, I hope you guys got what you're looking for from it, and if you did, hit the like and subscribe button, and thanks for watching.